Hey everybody, welcome to another betting preview for Saturday, January the 14th. We're going to have 7 games on the schedule. Let's look at each of these games and do a betting preview. First one, Miami at home against the Bucks. An early game. Miami favored by 1 over here. These two teams played again a couple of days ago. Miami won that game by 6. The Bucks were without Giannis in that game. Miami is favored by 1. I had Milwaukee favored by 1. I did check the injury report. It looks like Tyler Hero will also be back for Miami. So they will be missing, and Caleb Martin. And so from the looks of it, they will only be missing Kyle Lowry tomorrow. Giannis will be back from Milwaukee. Also, Joe Ingles, short line for Miami. Guys, I kind of like Milwaukee in this game. I'm not really convinced with the Heat, even though they are a good home team. We'll see what this line looks like tomorrow. And Miami, you always got to be careful with their injury report. You never know what you're going to get with them. Next game, Memphis at Indy. Indiana, guys, is going to be on the second night of a back-to-back. They just played with the Hawks tonight. They lost by 2. They covered the spread for us. We had Indiana in that game. Memphis, different animal, -8 on the road. I had Memphis favored by 7. Things are going to be tough for Indiana, guys. They're missing a bunch of players. Second night of a back-to-back, big load, especially against the Grizzlies. I have the Grizzlies as of now covering and winning this game. Next one, Boston at Charlotte. Boston by 7.5. I had Boston favored by 8.5, points shorter than what I had estimated. Looks like Jaylen Brown's going to be missing from this game. Al Horford will probably be back from his old man day off from the Celtics' previous game against the Nets. This could be a tricky game, guys. The Hornets at home. If they can get the ball in the hoop, they can provide a lot of problems for the Celtics. This looks like kind of like a trap game to me. I know a lot of people will probably be chasing the Hornets in this game. We'll see. We'll see what this line looks like tomorrow. Boston obviously is the better team, but we could have a surprise on our hands in this game. Next one, Atlanta, Toronto. Atlanta, second night of a back-to-back. Also, Toronto's coming off a couple of wins against the Hornets. The Hornets at home. Easy wins, double digits in both. Toronto 5-point favorite. I had Toronto favored by 5.5. Line is pretty accurate. No edge as of now. Next game, Cleveland at Minnesota. Minnesota is also going to be on the second night of back-to-back. They just played Phoenix. Man, they whoever bet on Minnesota tonight, I feel your pain, guys. They were up huge, and Phoenix made a run at the end, backdoor cover that they lost by 5. That was incredible. NBA guys, never know what you're going to get. Cleveland, I had them as a 4.5-point favorite. Cleveland won their last ball game in Portland, favored by 3 tomorrow. Short line. I expect this line to be higher tomorrow. This -3, I'm sure will draw a lot of interest. If it stays like this, guys, we might have another surprise on our hands with Minnesota possibly doing some damage, but it is still early. Next game, Philadelphia at Utah. Utah also on a back-to-back. They just barely beat Orlando tonight. They won by 4. Philly took the beat down from Oklahoma City in their last game at home, lost by 20. They are favored by 4.5. It looks like a correct line. I had Philly by 4, pretty accurate. Of course, they're going to be the favorite in this game. We'll see. No real lean on that yet. Next game, Dallas at Portland. Portland favored by 1.5. I had Dallas favored by 1. Portland is on a losing streak. Let's see how many games straight they have lost. Kind of lost count. Portland, 5-game losing streak. They are out of the playout tournament, the 7th through the 10th spots. They need to start getting it together if they want to make a run for the play-in tournament. And to make matters worse, Damian Lillard is listed as questionable again tomorrow. Damian Lillard questionable with an ankle injury. He did kind of tweak it in their last game. He had a big game against the Cavs. Portland was up all game, and at the end they just blew it. 1.5. Dallas had to go double OT with the Lakers. They pulled it out over there. This could be a nice spot for Portland, even though the one thing I hate is everybody chasing. Uh, Always like teams that are on winning streaks, always betting on them to lose, and teams that are always on losing streaks, always betting on them to snap the streaks. This is the only thing that kind of scares me in this game, or else I'd be leaning on Portland. I think they do have a little more depth than Dallas. Dallas relies way too much on Luka Doncic. If everyone else doesn't perform, they have trouble. So, quick recap right now, guys. Early leans, what I'm looking at is possibly a bet on Miami. Tricky spot over here with the Hornets. Um, Minnesota, if this line stays low, -3 with Cleveland, that's a low line. If we see something like that tomorrow, we're probably going to be taking a shot with the Timberwolves, and possibly a bet on Portland. These are the early leans, guys. A lot can change from now till tomorrow, but we're just taking a quick look and see what is going on tomorrow. So that's it, guys. That's it for now. We'll more tomorrow with when I get my video up tomorrow. We'll have way more information. Hopefully, we can find some good picks. Yeah. And guys, if you're interested, you can sign up to my Telegram channel. You can see the link up on the screen over here. It's also in the description. You can also follow me on Twitter. I post my plays there and other important stuff. Whatever I see on Twitter, I'll retweet, or if I see something interesting at Pick'em NBA Best. That's also up on the screen and then in the description. So that's it, guys. We'll talk tomorrow. Okay, have a good one. Later.